Okay, this is the law of cosines for side angle side and side triangles, section 7.3. Alright, in this case there's no hard problems like we had with the ambiguous case of the law of sines. It's pretty straightforward. Keep in mind your book gives you these formulas here, and they've kind of put this part off to the side. I did put this on your formula sheet, this part in green here. These come in handy so you're not having to worry about your algebra and making a mistake when you're using a calculator. So you need to know both of these, and they're fairly easy to remember, just like with the law of cosines. The law of sines. So the first one, we're just going to do one basically. Maybe we'll do two. We're going to use an example where A is 2, B is 3, and gamma is 60. So we have a side angle side triangle. So since we don't have C, and you can draw, let me go ahead and draw the triangle. I'll do it the way they did it. So in this case I'm going to let gamma be 60 here, so that means the side across from 60 is C, alpha here, beta here, and they have 2 and 3 here. So, alright, since we don't have C, this is what we're looking for, so I'm going to use C squared equals A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cosine of gamma. And we're going to plug everything in because we have all the information. So we have 2 squared plus 3 squared minus 2 times 2 times 3 cosine of 60, and that gives us C squared equals 7. So C equals root 7. Because we're talking about distance, we're not doing the minus, we're just doing the plus. Now, to find alpha, basically I'm going to use, instead of using the original formulas they gave us, I'm going to use, for alpha, I'm going to use this one right here. It's very straightforward, and then we'll have to take the inverse, and that will be that. So I'm going to use, to save space, I'm just going to write in the values. We're going to have 9 plus 7 minus 4 over 2 times 3 root 7 times root 7. Alright, and that's going to equal 12 over 6 root 7, which equals 2 root 7 over 7. I'm going to do the same thing. So this was where I had, this is where this equals cosine of alpha. Now you take the inverse of both sides, and we take the inverse, your alpha is going to equal 40.9. And from there, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take one, I want these two to add up to, all three to add up to 180, so 60 plus 40.9 plus my beta should equal 180. And when I do that, I solve that, I get beta equals 79.1. Or you can use one of the formula, but I think this is easier. Okay, now let's do side triangle, where A is 4, B is 3, and C is 6. So I'm going to draw it like this. This is B, so this would be beta. This is 4, so this would be alpha. Gamma, the side across from gamma, is 6. So the first thing I want to do is I want to find all my angles here. Again, let me go back. So I'm going to use these 1, 2, and 3. Or maybe just 2 of them and subtract. So I'm going to use the fact that cosine of alpha equals b squared plus c squared minus a squared over 2bc. And you just plug it in. B is 3, so we have 3 squared plus 6 squared minus 4 squared over 2bc. And I have no idea what this is here, so let me erase this. It should be 2bc. So 2 times these first two numbers. 3 times 6. And we get 29 over 36. Do cosine inverse of this to find what alpha is. So alpha equals, or approximately equals, 36.3 degrees. Alright, that was really easy. The next one we're going to find for beta, we write down the formula. Cosine of beta equals a squared plus c squared minus b squared over 2ac. And I fill everything in. I get 16 plus 36 minus 9 over 2 times 4 times 6 equals 43 over 48. Take cosine inverse of 43 over 48 to get your beta. So beta equals approximately, squiggly, 26.4 degrees. And then I'm just going to subtract. Now, unless you want to do the formula for cosine of gamma, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. So for gamma, instead of do the formula, I'm just going to say 180 minus alpha minus beta equals 180 minus, what was alpha? 36.3 or 56. 36.3 degrees minus 26.4 degrees, and we get approximately 117.3 degrees. Alright, and that's how you do the law of cosines. Pretty easy.